What's going on, y'all? This is Aaron Clough with Keller Williams Premier Properties Group. Really going to start hammering down and doing a lot more videos on YouTube, something that is just fun for me, and I think is an easy way to educate, add value, and help people achieve their goals when it comes to residential real estate. So I wanted to take a few minutes and introduce who I am, why the heck you should even be paying attention, and just let you get to know me. So actually grew up here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. My family moved down here about 1990. My mom had a dental practice in the Louisville area. My father worked for a oil or gas station as a regional manager. And so grew up in the Plano area, went to Plano East High School, grew up all the way from the age of 2 to when I graduated and moved on. So have been a Dallas, I won't say native, but as close as I can be. And so grew up there, went on to play college football at Hardin-Simmons University out in West Texas. That transitioned me into a career of college athletics. So was very fortunate to coach some teams from West Texas to upstate New York to Wisconsin, and finally made my way back to Dallas, where I got more into the corporate world. Where I got my start in real estate was I was actually a real estate technology professional. So working for a couple real estate technology providers here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And then while working and selling software to single family or low density multifamily investors, operators, property managers, really kind of got bit by the bug. Grew up around my mom. She was a real estate agent in the early 2000s. That was kind of kid stuff. I remember driving around to open houses and looking at the MapQuest book or Mapsco or whatever it was. It's kind of dating myself, but anyone that's been doing this a while remembers those. And so it was fun, but as I started to work with those operators and talk through the process, I really gained an interest and a passion for real estate. So got my license a few years ago, did it as a part-time thing, but as of recently, probably a few months back, made the transition to be full-time and could not be happier and more fired up to serve the community, serve my clients, and just provide value for whoever happens to stumble across this page. The big question is always why. Why real estate? Why Dallas-Fort Worth? Why you is, why is it worth you listen to? I think I've got a little bit different perspective of really getting into it instead of just focusing on just the retail aspect of that, the retail buyer. And when I say retail, I mean the everyday person that's going to buy their, buy or sell their home. My goal is to, number one, make the process as easy as possible, but two, gain a good understanding and really lock in on what the overall goal for the project or property is, both from a financial standpoint and making sure and putting a plan in place of how we help you achieve those financial goals. And then two, finding a place where you're just gonna get enjoyment out of it. There's different expectations if you're going to buy a second rent home, or you're going to buy this is your first home, or it's time to upgrade because you're growing a family, things like that. Really taking the time to understand my clients, understand their needs, and understand their goals is something that I take a lot of pride in. And then Dallas-Fort Worth, there's no doubt that the market has been on fire the past couple of years. One of the most active markets in the country. This year has been absolutely bonkers. And so there'll be a lot of videos around that. Both some longer form content, sitting down and really diving into that with some other professionals. And then there's gonna be some quick 30 to 60 second clips of just quick tips to educate, be really short form content so it's easy to digest. And so just want to introduce myself. Super excited to start this journey with y'all, to start sharing information, hopefully adding value. If it's something you enjoy, you get entertainment out of it, or you have questions, please leave a comment below. Subscribe if it's worth your while, and really excited, as I said, to go through this process with y'all. So great to meet you, at least over video, and can't wait to grow with you. Have a great day.